Good morning, Steve Schroeder with Smart Community Technologies. I'm going to review in our dashboard here the power of the data that we have to help our small business customers on an exclusive basis with things that normally cost a tremendous amount of money, but we provide for you when you support the community with, let's say, a free leader item that people kind of come in and get. So let me go ahead and illustrate it. Now, in the last little video on top, we looked at the automotive selects and how we can pull everything out automotive wise. Let's talk about every other business that's not automotive, whether they're a bowling center, a restaurant, maybe they're a amusement park. I mean, it could be anybody. The first thing we will do is what's called we will analyze your database to find out exactly what makes up your customers. We can go into any part of an area, and I'm going to illustrate right here with Cumming, Georgia, with a 1 mile radius. So you can look at here, we have all of the states. So if I click here, I can just put Georgia. We have them all there. Whether you go with counties, you can see how fast everything loads. This is every county in Georgia, every city in Georgia, or I can go with the whole full state of Georgia. Now, we can do that with any state. Political DMAs are like special areas that, for marketing purposes, that you can pull out test cases. So we already have those already set up according to the U.S. We can do all the kind of zip code. You just add a zip code in here. These are special mailing areas where we can tell you about that later. This is area code of your phone, so we can pull everybody out of a 562 or a 978 or whatever area code may be. We can have radius and multiple radius. We have here 1 mile radius of 30041. We're going to illustrate that real quick. And then we can go multi-radiuses. So we have multiple geofences. We can drill down to like little spots all over the place and then do test marketing based on which area responds the most to our, let's say, message or ad, whatever we do. And so right here, I've got a 1 mile radius in Cumming, Georgia. Then you go over here to political selects. We can do what party they are, whether they're Democratic or Republican. How did they swing vote in the last election? How many times have they voted? 1 to 18 in every single election. What's their voter history in the general election, all the years up until 2016? How about the presidential primary? How did they vote? And then we have their voter history in other elections, and we can kind of pull all that. So just interesting information. But we go to demographic selects, and this is how you do it. So we can go, let's say you want to pull age 30 to 40. Okay. Scroll like that. Now you can come down here and then you click add. You see it populate right here. So we've got Cumming, Georgia, a 1 mile radius from the center of the 30041 zip code. We want all 30 to 40-year-olds. Now let's go down here. And maybe we say here, credit rating. Maybe we want everybody with over 650. So you click add that, add this, add that, and add that. And then when you go up to your box, you'll see, there you go. So we got all the credit rating from 650 to 800 plus. Now, maybe you want some income, and you can go over these. Look at it's just incredible stuff what you can pull. And these are all stacked. So in other words, I'm going to pull credit ratings of people who also maybe what kind of occupation or group they have, what kind of household income. Okay, so maybe I want everybody that earns over 100,000, okay, to 200,000 or plus. Let's say whatever. You can do whatever you want and run all kinds of amazing data and communicate with just this group. Do I want to do anything else? Nah, I could do whether they have pets or photo or video. Let's just do that. So let's look at our sort. We got Cumming, Georgia, 1 mile radius. People who are age 30 to 40 have a credit rating of 650 or higher. They live within a 1 mile radius of the center of the city of Cumming, Georgia. And then we hit run the count. And look at that. That's how fast 816 people within a 1 mile radius meet that criteria. And you notice how it breaks it out? Here's the people with an 800 plus credit score that make 100 to 149. There's 39 of them. Here's the people that make, so it broke out their income, broke out their credit score so that we have a separate count of each individual one. And we can do this from now until anything you want to do. Normally small business doesn't have access to this. That's an illustration. Thank you very much.